What's up, everybody? Welcome back to D-Train Games. As always, give me just a second to get things set up. I'm going to do our herd management grind here on Silver Ridge Peaks for the Grateful Mule Deer. Give me 1 second, we'll get started. Go grab me a water real quick. What's up, Wolf Boss? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you were doing well, my friend. Oh, let me get this hair here. This grind is going to be a little bit painful, but I think it's going to be fun at the same time. The herd management's still going to be the rough part, though. Well, good, man. What's up, Death? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hunting and Mudded, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, my friend. We're doing HM right now, so we're doing main grinds, but it's all about making the animals little instead of big. So we're gonna go around all these zones and make them all little ones if we can, and then we'll go and make a circle around some of our main zones and make sure they don't have anything little in them. Yeah, guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure you like the video already if you haven't already. That way more people can find the stream today. Also, guys, just a little side note, my dog is outside sunbathing at the minute, so whenever she comes to the door and lets Daddy know she's wanting to come inside, I'll have to, not step away necessarily, but I'll have to take a break in the gaming just for about 30 seconds and bring her back in. Yeah, this is an experimental area. I have a really bad zone on the side of the river here, guys. It's a lot of different animals, but it's a tough zone. That's why I have two different tree stands here. Sometimes the first one works, sometimes the second one works. Looks like the first one's gonna work today. Oh, he just barely turned. No, I got him. There we go. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well today. See, there's that one. Nice little level 4. The other one's gonna be up the hill a little ways. I think before we track this guy, I think I'm gonna go down here and shoot out the other zone. Oh, how close is he? Yep. Come on already. Dude, stop juking me. This deer's like just being a troll right now. Yeah, I didn't want to try that. I'll let him go. We'll come back and get him later. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I gotta step away and bring my dog back inside. She's been outside sunbathing and she's ready to come back. Come on in, baby. You warm your fur, honey? Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm back. See what's in this one. Bunch of solos in this one, apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. Oh, well. What's up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Was working on the herd management on Silver Ridge Peaks today. Doing good, buddy. Doing good, man. Doing really good. I might have to take this one down, though. I really wanted to keep this as a main zone right here, but I think it's just a solo zone for $1, and it's not going to be worth keeping if that's the case. Yep, still just him. Either disassemble this one. Give me 1 second. Let me take this one down. Well, good, man. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, we had a few people in chat. I don't know if YouTube is lying to me or not, but I think that they all came in, popped in, said hi, then they all left. As is the way with streams sometimes. Yeah, this one here I think is one of the primary black bear zones people like to grind. It had a buck in it, and I thought maybe I'd spooked off the rest, but it just turns out just to be one solo buck in this zone. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it down. Keep it on and rolling, I guess. Yeah, my goal was to get rid of all the zones that have like a ton of tall grass in them. Oh, I hate this zone. And this zone definitely needs to go because there is nowhere to set up on it. But yeah, I didn't realize how many pawns had the very tall, high grass on them on this map. So this is more of an experimental grind than anything. It really discourages me from grinding if there's like tall grass around all the pawns. I like being able to see my animals whenever they appear. So there's a couple of places I think I'll keep just because I can see through the grass. But I just don't want a great one to like die inside the grass and I get like a really poor screenshot due to it. Am I supposed to set up on solo zones? I do if there's a bunch of solos in that zone, or if it's a zone that solos frequent. But I only do it during herd management. So like I will make a herd management grind where I'll set up on a zone that primarily holds solos if they frequent that area. If they don't really come to that pond too often, then most likely I won't set up on it, but rather just come and check on it every so often. But yeah, I do set up on solo zones if deer frequent them quite often, just to make sure that I can keep tabs on it and make sure that any bug that joins that area will be able to turn into a small one. I don't know how that didn't drop that buck. Let's see. Do I still have this zone on this pond? Yeah, still shows there's a mule deer zone here. It's a doe. I guess they weren't at the zone today for some reason. How long does whitetail grind take? It varies, man. Any great one grind that you do doesn't have like an average. I mean, it does have an average, but it's like it's all about random number generators, so it's all about luck. Whitetail are usually one of the medium difficulty animals that I've seen, so it ranges anywhere from about 1,000 to 3,000 kills, from what I've seen. Usually, you're going to exceed 1,000 kills with a whitetail. Sometimes with me, I've gotten very lucky though because my whitetail was the 130 and 5. Where the 5 of them was just insane. It wasn't even during the grinds, but yeah, whitetail grinds. I mean, any grind in general, just it could happen at any time, man. I mean, there really isn't like, well, it's gonna take you. You should get it by this number. You know what I mean? Like, there's no animal where you're gonna be able to say that about. Oh yeah, this is a zone I locked. I know it's really tall grass, but just this setup I have here. But I don't know. I think I will get rid of it because I just don't like the tall grass. It's a good zone. It's just not a zone I'm wanting to primarily hunt. There we go, got all 3. Whoa. That was a rush. You're gonna have to educate me a little bit on that one, Kyler. What do you mean by truth? Whenever you say truth whitetail, what are you saying? You'll have to educate me a little bit on that terminology. I'm not exactly sure what you're meaning when you say truth. Oh yeah, finding the zones on a ski ridge is kind of annoying. I don't know. I've only ever done the mule deer grind, and it's actually pretty easy. Because it's honestly probably the best map on the game for grinding muleys. But from what I've seen of it, it was actually pretty easy for mule deer. For whitetail though, I really couldn't say much because I've yet to do any other grind on that map just yet. Um, yeah, I think he's just a little bit too big. Just a little bit. Okay, so that one over here was a solo, apparently. Oh, nice, Collar. Nice, man. Um, if the zones are really close together, man, the best tip I can give you, because I've done a lot of whitetail grinding and I know exactly what you're talking about. The best thing that you could do is let's say that you have like four zones and they're all kind of like within hearing distance of each other. What you want to do is if you lock all four zones, then what I do is I choose the two that are over 300 yards away from each other, if you can find one like that, and I would herd manage the other two. So that way, if you spook one of the other zones, it ain't going to matter because you're not technically hunting that zone, if that makes sense. So you might have to do a half management where if you have like two or three, if you have like three zones that are really close to each other, you might have to manage one and then shoot the other two. Like, for instance, if you look at my screen, let's say that I can use this. So let's say that these are your three zones. You happen to have two zones right here, and then you happen to have a third one out here. So what you want to do is you want to manage this middle one, and then hunt the other two. So that way you can shoot this one, and then come up here, and then maybe have your setup like over here and shoot the second one. And that way, if this one's like closer to your tent, you don't have to worry about it because it's really only two zones that you're doing your main grind on. You just gotta have to be a little bit clever whenever you're doing grinding like that. You have to make sure that every setup you have is going to work in your favor. It's a new zone. New solo zone, I should correct that too. That guy's fine. This guy over there, though, he's definitely needing attention. If I need to find whitetail on the ski ridge, then they're there for me. I appreciate it, man. What I normally do whenever I'm starting a new grind on a map that I've never done before, there is a guy, and I'll give him a shout out on my channel. Willis the Gamer, or Willis Gaming, or something like that. He's called the Wild Gamer, and he figures out where all the zones are, and he makes little shorts that show you what the rares of the animals are, what time they drink, and then it also shows you the map of what all the ponds are you can find them at. And that's what I usually use. I can't remember what the guy's channel name is exactly. I know it's like Willis the Gamer or Willis Gaming or something like that. But I do always go to his channel whenever I'm starting a new Great One grind, and then just look and see where you can find all the animals. So that way all I have to do is just go around the map and locate all of them. Whoop. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. So this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. This high grass like this, it is a pain to track animals in, and honestly, I just really don't want a great one to fall in this mess. So that's the reason why I am herd managing a lot of these ponds on this map, is because I just don't like the high grass. I don't like the high grass, and the high grass don't like me. Like, all these ponds, though, if they didn't have, like, this high grass on them, it would be such a hard map for me to figure out where to herd manage. Because I love every single pond on this map. I just don't like the high grass that comes with it. Is this zone managed now? I hope it is. I mean, there's one little buck right there. I thought he had a brother, though. Unless it was a solo that was in there with him. It probably was. Okay, so I don't see another buck, but I think I'll give it another day or two before I completely say that there's nothing else in there. What's up, Diggin? You got your third mule deer today? Let's go, man. What combination was he? You'll have to explain the rack and the color to me because I don't have the names memorized. But but yeah, let me know which one you got. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I was wanting to get one off SRP, so that's what we're currently working on. No. I don't know if that's gonna kill him or not. Yeah, it's gonna bring him down. Crap. Well, at least we got him. They were leaving their zones. That very first zone that I'm trying to herd manage is the most painful zone on the entire map. Along that coastline, it is it's madness trying to do that one. I have to run so far just to be able to shoot down into that zone. And then that lone buck who's down there, he's a solo buck, but he's always at different locations. Sometimes he's really close like he was today, and I couldn't get him because of that. And then other times he's like way out on the point, which is where I want him to be. But he doesn't always follow the same rules. Who is it that shows me the zones? I really can't remember the exact title of it, man, but I do know that he makes shorts for Call of the Wild, and it shows you the locations of the animals, and I think it's like Willis. I know Willis is in the name. It's Willis the Gamer or Willis Gaming or something like that. But yeah, I do know it's one of those. It was the dark black and gray one called Dusky Drift, and then the typical rack, which is the little drop. Oh my gosh, man, that's the rack I'm wanting, is the drop time rack. I am a fool for drop times, and I've gotten 2 whitetails, and both of them were the big racks. So I'm just dying to get a great one with drop times now. So I'm hoping that's the next great one I get. If that one could be the next great one of my muley I get, I'll be a happy camper. Which I'm happy with any great one, but you get what I'm saying. How many kills, Wolf Boss? That right there made 32. Like I said, I've been working on this off stream a little bit, guys. But yeah, that makes 32. And technically, guys, my last great one I said was 411, but technically it was 412 because he was the 412th animal that I shot. So technically, if you're counting kills, my mule deer great one was actually 412. If you're not counting kills and you're just counting how many until he spawned, then it's 411. I don't exactly know how you guys look at that, but yeah, he would have been the 412th deer that I shot. Dude, where'd this guy fall? I know I floored him. I hate this tall grass. This is like you guys will hear me complain about this. It's the only thing about Silver Ridge Peaks that really irks me is how many ponds have this very annoying tall grass on them. The other ponds that you guys see, by the way, those are my main zones. In case you guys are wondering where my main grind is going to be happening, it's gonna be basically being most of these ponds up in this area, and then I have this one pond down here at the Turkey Outpost, and then I believe that there's a few ponds here, and those are my main zones that I'll actually be hunting, guys. Like I said, we're gonna do like we did the last time. Did I claim that buck? I think I did. Yeah, I did. But yeah, we're gonna do like we did on the Ski Ridge, guys, where I'm gonna do 2 or 3 runs for herd management alone, and then we will switch over and do the I'm sorry, I'm losing track of thought, guys. We will switch over and do our main zones on the 4th run, just to go through them and see if there's any bucks that I can shoot out and try to get replaced with level 5s. What's up, Katie? Oh, that's nice digging. 519, dude, that's a good one. Did I get the whitetail great one, Kyler? No. If you're talking about New England, no, we have not got that great one just yet. Unfortunately. Yeah, Katie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's all family friendly. If you have any questions for me, I do have one of every great one in the game except the whitetail, which I have 2 of, and I have not targeted the black bear, fox, or tar, just simply because I don't have any interest. But I did just break 3,500 hours in this game last night. So I am now 3,500 hours into the game. If you have any questions for me, regarding mainly great ones that I've gotten. But if you have any questions that are not regarding great ones, we also have some really good and educated people in chat. So make yourself at home. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoy the Hunter Call of the Wild content. And we're also introducing horror games to the series the week after next. We're going to be playing a Resident Evil game every single month, so starting from August all the way throughout the rest of the year. And then that way I can be caught up before the new game launches in February. How many diamonds do I have? So, since I started mule deer grinding, I have 6 on the ski ridge right now. They're still alive. I am trying out a new method, which is that every time you get a diamond, just leave it on the map. And over time, you're going to end up having your map to where it's only diamonds and level 2s or really small bucks. And it basically forces the game to either give you a really tiny deer or a really big deer. And I have a theory that right there can actually help you get great ones because the game is literally forced to give you something giant or something tiny. And I think it worked on our last grind because I got the great one mule deer in 411 kills. And I left all 6 of my diamonds on the map, and I think the 6th one appeared the day before I shot my great one. So I am trying that new strategy and seeing if it works. But yes, they're all my diamonds are still. If you're talking mule deer alone, all my diamonds are still on a ski ridge. I don't have a diamond yet on this one. But if you're talking about like how many diamonds I have of all time, hundreds of them. I couldn't tell you exactly. The only thing that I don't have, Katie, is a super rare. I have over 3,500 hours in this game and never even laid eyes on one. And I do full herd management and everything. Just for some weird reason, super rares have eluded me terribly. Well, this zone is managed, guys. This is great. I don't think there's any other bucks in this zone. I think all the rest of them are solos. So I do believe I'm good enough. Yeah. Okay. That's great. We're gonna go ahead and move on up, guys. I am not gonna use my tent though because I'm too afraid that maybe that's what spooked that buck out of this area last time. So I'm just gonna run up here and get in the tripod and look at my other zone and hopefully that buck is still there where I can shoot him. No, ma'am, you can't cuddle. My dog is sitting here begging to get in my lap, but she knows that she's not allowed until she's had a bath. And you haven't had a bath, ma'am. You're stinky. No, you can be cute. You can be as cute as you want to be, ma'am. You are not getting up here. Your first 2 great one mule deer took over 1,000 kills. Oh, dude, that's rough, man. Yeah, 1,000 kill grinds, especially if it goes above 1,000. Over time, I just have to start grinding other things for a while because it gets a little bit long. But still, at least it wasn't like 2,000 to 3,000 kills. My longest grind of all time is still the pheasant at 3,700. I don't know what the double-digit numbers were. I just know it was in the 3.700 range. And then my shortest grind of all time was 5. On Mississippi Acres, I was literally just discovering the map, trying to find all the whitetail zones, and the 5th buck that I shot came back as a great one. Like I hadn't even started grinding yet. What's a favorite car in the world? I'm not really a car guy, so I really couldn't tell you. I'm more of a truck person. And I really don't have like a favorite. I will say that I do like the old style Chevys. And then I also like some of the Fords. Oh, that was a good shot. Well, running up here worked that time. But yeah, I'm not really big into cars. I'm one of those guys that's kind of laid back, and I just enjoy the simple pleasures of life. So, I mean, as long as it gets me where I want to go, and I like the look of the vehicle, I really could care less when I'm driving. You got a super troll piebald croc? Oh my gosh, dude. I do have a piebald crocodile. I'm an alligator. That's the only crocodile/alligator trophy I have. But dude, that's rough, man. Any super troll is rough. Shut up! I'm trying to talk to chat. You rude bear. You got super troll by a piebald whitetail? Oh gosh. You guys are hurting my heart right now. I can't stand super trolls, man. They absolutely kill me. And I've never even laid eyes on one and they kill me. Woo! Well, I didn't realize I put my tent right on top of a pronghorn zone. It was 6 points off diamond. Oh man, so that's rough, dude. Yeah, I just recently screwed up a Rocky Mountain elk. I found him actually over here on this lake. I was over here trying to find all the mule deer zones, and he like just came walking casually through here, and it gave me a really good shot, and it was just barely just walking as slow as he could be, and somehow I shot a little bit too high and hit him and clipped his vertebrae instead of hitting him in the lung. So that was kind of disappointing to say the least. Yeah, he was the first ever Rocky Mountain elk that would have made diamond, and I screwed him up because I hit I hit his spine instead of getting him in the lung. Guys, this herd management, I don't know what it is with my mule deer, but it seems like it's going to be the same ease as the Ski Ridge was. If you guys remember my Ski Ridge herd management, it only took me like 3 or 4 days to be able to get the whole map managed, except for like one pond. And so far, it's doing the same thing on Silver Ridge Peaks for me. Most of these zones are coming back as little guys already. So hopefully we won't have to worry about herd managing too long. I do believe I just saw one buck that needed to be shot, but I didn't see him a minute ago. It's another reason why I don't like these really tall grass lakes. Am I a motorcycle person, Katie? Kind of, sorta. I don't ride motorcycles in real life, but I have played a lot of motorcycle games. Like, growing up on the original Xbox, I played a lot of MX Unleashed. I played ATV Quad Power Racing, whenever that was a big game. And, I like watching the X Games, specifically for the motocross and for, like best trick challenges and stuff like that, along with like skateboarding. So I can kind of say that I do like motorcycles, but I don't know makes and models. I do know that I prefer like if I was watching X Games, I would prefer to watch dirt bikes over top of like street bikes. But I do like them. I just wouldn't be able to tell you the makes and models of anything. There we go. Now this side came in. I had to let that side go this time. I didn't want to. Okay, those are actually rams that's running, so that's good. Oh, I know what the ninjas are. Yeah, that's a nice bike, man. Yeah, I know what you're meaning when you say ninja. Those are nice bikes. Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. They're all bunched up together. At least that one's drinking, I guess. But he's really in a bad spot. I don't know if I got the other buck. No. Alright, we'll have to let him go. I don't know if I got 2 there or if I just got 1. We'll have to check it out. What's up, Colton? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Also, guys, I haven't said this in a little bit. If you guys are having fun being here today, make sure that you guys hit the like button for me. Every like button hit is 50 shares through YouTube, so 50 chances per like button hit for somebody to find the channel. Also, make sure that you guys subscribe. As soon as we hit 500 subscribers, we're adding moderators to the channel. I'll be working on getting super chats and memberships started as well, guys. I'd appreciate any of your help you guys can give. Let the log. That ain't gonna help me none. Can't see anything. Oh, I did get 2. Let's go. I did drop them both. But I ended up shooting one that was managed. So I didn't get the one I was aiming for. There was a managed buck that was standing in front of the big one. And I actually got the managed buck. Crap. Well, that ain't gonna help none. It'd be just my luck if if they both come back and the other one is now managed and then the other one's like a big one. Oh, that's awesome, Colton. How'd it go, man? Tell me about it if you want to. What all did you guys do? What'd you get into while you was gone? Glad to see you're back, my friend. You was at a gas station coming home. Oh, it's wrecked? I'm guessing that you hit somebody or something, or somebody hit you one. By the way that sounds. Oh, come on. Seriously, man? How'd that miss? How'd that miss? Stupid cat. Come here. Professional shooting here today, ladies and gentlemen. Professional shooting. But at least I chased it off. And I hate the cats, dude. I hate them. Ugh. I'm also trying to pinpoint exactly which pawns have like the most cat action in them. And that's another those are other reasons I'm managing pawns, guys. If I end up getting a pawn where I just know that there's a lot of mountain lions in the area, I just go ahead and get rid of it. I don't know where their feed zones are. I just see them chasing my deer, and I just immediately try to manage that zone. Oh, that's rough, Katie. Oh, that's rough. I hope you recovered well. Hopefully that wasn't too... I'm sure that wasn't a good thing when it happened, but hopefully it wasn't too severe, and hopefully you're still able to walk around and do well. I still can't believe I shot one of my level 2s a minute ago. That stinker must have been like sitting right in front of that big buck, and it wasn't highlighting him, and whenever I shot at the big deer, I probably hit him instead. Can I move? What? I'm fleeing. Where is he? Okay, so apparently there is a buck that is now on this side of the pond. So I'm guessing that these solos can literally just be anywhere along this pond. Interesting. My dog out there just taking a swim. So next time I come to this pond, that means I'll have to go around the other side or something and try to figure out where that solo is. What am I doing? Yeah, four-wheeler. What's up, Bones MC Jones? What's going on, man? Caught a 10-pound hard-headed catfish. Hang on a second, guys. Let me actually finish driving and I'll catch up with you guys on chat in just a minute. Give me 1 second. Did I pass it up? Nope, I'm about to him. Alright, let me catch up with you guys here in just a second. Let's see. You caught a 10-pound hard-headed catfish, a toadfish, which are venomous, woof, a speckled ocean sea trout, and a needlefish. Dude, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. Needlefish are wild, dude. They're so slender and have that big. It's like a mini gar in a way. It's pretty cool. You had your kid on the back, but he was okay. Oh, that's dangerous. I'm glad that everything was fine. I'm glad that your kid's okay. Yeah, that's a bad situation there. I'm glad everything came back safe. Yeah, I think this zone is done, guys. I am gonna give it one more day, but as long as nothing else joins this pond, I think that I'm okay to leave this zone. It was me, your parents, and my uncle and his son most of the day. He was inside the condo watching YouTube, drinking sodas all day. I mean, that's the way to live, man. I mean, if it's hot out there, I'd rather be in air conditioning myself unless it's something I'm doing. That's awesome, man. What you been up to, Jones? Hope you've been doing well, buddy. See here. You definitely need to go. You need to go. I think you get to stay. Yeah, you get to stay. So we got one keeper, two that need to be shot. Is either one of them doing the drinking animation? This is actually a short range shot. I'm gonna switch to the Odin. Yes, guys, you get to see me use an Odin scope. Because I am trying to learn how to use it for closer range shots so that I can follow up easier. Let's see, are you gonna drink now? Yes, you are. But I need to wait till he puts his head down again. Put your head down again, buddy. Put your head down. There we go. There we go. Dropped them both. Let's go. Alright, Katie. Sounds good. Be careful going home. While I was fishing on the dock and swimming most of the day, hey, that's a good way to live too, buddy. Swimming and fishing, I'll take it. Yeah, I've always loved it. I love swimming in like the lakes and oceans and stuff. It's always a lot of fun. I do prefer fishing though. Like if I could fish, that's definitely what I'd be doing over top of swimming. But I do still love it. Buddy, can you come back as a little guy, please? Where's my... I passed it up. There we go. That's that other group, I think. Just the doe didn't spook. Why did my gun just trigger? That was too high. And then it's going to get him. There, I got another bullet in him at least. You're heading home about 3 or 4 hours away from the house. Well, you guys be safe. I hope you guys get home safely. Thanks for stopping into the stream too, by the way, man. I appreciate you wanting to spend time with us while you're on your way home. Nice, Katie. Nice. I'm glad you're back. What's up, Rich? You can't stay long? Oh, that's alright, man. I just appreciate you making them stopping by and saying hi. Hope you're doing well today, Rich. Whoop. Well. See, where's my other zone? I've already been to that one. I think I need to go and put another tent down on another pond. I am pretty sure that I was able to get around to all of them this time. I have extra time, though. I don't know if I'd get respawns that quick. Let me go up here and set up my other pond, guys. I don't remember. No, this ain't one I'm herd managing. I can't remember where the other one is I was going to herd manage. Where are you? Uh-oh. D-Train can't remember where one of his spawns is. That ain't good. Bear, Rocky Mountain Elk, Bighorn, Black Bear. No, that ain't it. Where are you? Nope, it ain't that one. I believe it was this one. Yeah, I believe it was this one. Awesome, Rich. I'm glad to hear it, man. Is Silver Ridge Peaks a good map to grind mule deer on? So far, I think it actually is, Colton. There's a lot of it's a pretty easy map to herd manage too. The only thing that I have a gripe about is the fact that in order to grind on this map, you have to get over the fact that a lot of these ponds have really high grass on them. So my plan is, whenever I'm doing this grind cold, is every pond that is surrounded by like the really high cattails and tall grass, I'm gonna herd manage those ponds, and then all the ones that are clear around the ponds, I'm gonna make those my main zones. So, or if I have just ponds in general that I love hunting. Yeah, so like my main zones that I'm gonna be hunting is these two here, and then this one over here. And then I have one zone on this pond that I might herd manage. I'm still deciding on if I want to make that a main zone or not. And then I have all these ponds up through here are all going to be my main zone. So it's going to kind of be like Revontuli Coast, where like the top part of the map is where I'm going to be focusing. The top part, and then some of the ponds on the bottom, and that's basically going to make up my main grind. This is the second run we've done today. So, with that being said, and this being the second run, we are going to dang, that's a wacky looking buck. That's one of the old classic true racks there, I think. If he'll stop running. Man, he's kind of cool. Stop running. I don't know if that's going to get him or not. Yeah, it's going to get him. That's fine. We'll just track him. We'll come back and get those deer in a minute, guys. I'm going to go ahead and set up this zone to be managed. Well, possibly, Colton. Like I said, it seems like it's a really easy, going to be an easy map to do mule deer grinds on. Like I said, you just have to get a lot, like ponds like this that have like the really tall grass on them. I don't want my great one to die in this tall grass where I can't get a good screenshot of him. So I'm gonna make sure that I manage all these ponds. Now, this pond right here, I mean, it has tall grass here, but most of the time they're standing in the clearing. But once again, I just really don't want to take a chance at getting a great one, and it being buried in the grass. I'm very picky in that way. Let's see. You need to get about 255 to 260 yards out. There we go. And then just place this thing down. What? I already have the max amount of tents. Okay, guess I can't set up one. I thought I had an extra tent on me, but apparently I don't. Ain't no big deal. Let's see. It's still 1752. Do I have time to... Let's go over and check this place out, because that mountain lion scared away the animals a minute ago, so we'll go check this place out. Will I be live tomorrow? Yes, Katie. I'm live streaming today, tomorrow, and the next day. Today and tomorrow... Well, today was supposed to be 2 to 5, but I ended up having some errands that I needed to run, so it ended up being 3 to 5. But tomorrow, as long as everything plays out normally, it should be 2 to 5 tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, and then it'll be 2 to 6 on Friday. We're actually going to do a 4-hour stream on Fridays. So yes, I will be live the rest of the week. And then next week, we're going to be aiming for our final week, guys. Next week, guys, we are having our multiplayer stream. So if you guys want to play with me, make sure that you guys are there for that stream. It may only be a couple of hours this time. It just depends on what I can work out. But we are at the end of every single month, we are going to have a stream where we get to play together. So next week will be that stream, and we're going to aim for at least 3 streams next week, guys, because it's going to be the last week that we're going to have 3 streams a week. Unless we get the playthroughs out of the way. If I'm able to finish my Resident Evil playthroughs before the month is out, we'll go ahead and just keep playing some Call of the Wild at that point. You spawn in 7 Great One Bears on this map and have it fully herd managed. Well, I mean, Colton, even if you disassemble it, man, it isn't like it's going to disassemble your grind, if that makes sense, buddy. So basically all you're doing is just taking down your setup. I mean, your grind is still there. All you have to do is move things back if you ever want to do it again. That's the way I look at it, at least. Like on the ski ridge, whenever I go back to that map, I am planning on like maybe doing either doing another mule deer grind, or I'm just going to shoot all my diamonds just so I can get my diamonds, and then I'm just going to go ahead and abandon it and move to another animal. But like I said, I would like to go back to that map and try to get a great one off of it, and then the same thing goes for like Medved. I really want to get a moose off Medved because I didn't really get to do that whenever they first came out because Revel Tilly was just easier. But like I said, I want a great one. I want at least one great one off all the snow maps. And a ski ridge, I'm wanting a whitetail. I'm wanting the moose and a mule deer all off that map. And I've already got my mule deer off of it. So whenever I return to that map, I'm probably either going to move to moose or whitetail. And I'm not entirely sure which one it's going to be. I did not do a main menu reset. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh no, I forgot to go claim those bucks. Crap. I forgot to go claim those deer. Shoot, man. I got in a hurry there and I forgot to claim those animals. We'll go try to check that zone out again. I think they're going to be despawned now, but in a way that could be helpful though, because sometimes if you leave an animal laying, it'll come back. The game has like a punishment system to it, I've noticed, where like if you leave an animal laying, sometimes they'll come back as little ones. So, I mean, maybe the game will do that to me and actually give me what I want on that pond unintentionally. But, I mean, I'll take it. What's up, Katie? Welcome back. Scarecrow said a ski ridge might be the second greatest map to grind moose on. Oh, that's awesome, man. What does Scarecrow say the first one is? Because I was going to be under the... I think it's Rev on Thule, in my personal opinion, but I don't know. I've always said that if you're doing moose, I've always said that it's like Rev on Thule Coast, Medved, and then now a ski. And I've never done it on Yukon, but I would like to get a moose off Yukon eventually because of, well, just the famous Yukon moose. Just the popularity of people wanting the moose hunt in the Yukon Valley. Leighton Lakes? I have never done a grind on Leighton Lakes. I might have to do one on that map. I have never ever grinded on Leighton Lakes. I've only ever free hunted on there. Maybe in the future I might try that one. I don't know. I'm wanting to do maps that most people don't really consider. Like after I get a mule deer off this map, I'm going to take a break from mule deer at that time. And I'm thinking that I'm going to go back either to a ski ridge or I'm going to continue doing my New England grinds until I get the Great One Whitetail off that map. But once I get that figured out, I am thinking that I am going to be moving to either Parque Fernando or Rancho del Arroyo and trying for another mule deer. Because I would really like to get a mule deer and a whitetail off Rancho. And I would really love to get a moose off Yukon. And then obviously I'm already working on a whitetail for New England. So we'll just have to see what luck brings us. I think I can disassemble this zone, guys. This one does not have any other bucks coming back into it that need to be shot. I am pretty sure that this zone is done. Yeah, Colton, I mean, moose, the only thing about Rev on Thule, and I mean, like, to each their own, but when it comes to Rev on Thule, the reason I say it's the best is because once you put in the time on it, and you've really, I mean, it takes a lot of work, because there's a lot of zones on that map for moose, like, a lot of them. But, I mean, once you get it managed down, and then you're just hunting the top portion of that map, and you will see that the results are just crazy good. I mean, that map is just so easy to grind, the lakes are wide open. You can get some really cool long range opportunities on there. So I mean, like to me, that's the best moose map. I think that, in my personal opinion, I would say that the best moose map is Rev on Thule if you're willing to put the work into it. The second greatest one, I'd probably go with the professionals and probably just say Leighton Lakes, just because that I've seen Scarecrow grind on that lake, and I think that is also a good one. And then behind that one, and I'm talking about original, like without a ski ridge. And then I'd probably say that honestly, Medved I'd actually put as probably my third best, as in my opinion. So, from the maps that I've played on, I would say that for moose, I would, if I had to do grinds, I would definitely do it on those. Rev on Thule would be my first go-to, and then after Rev on Thule would probably be a ski ridge, and then after that would be Medved, in my personal opinion. But again, I've never really grinded for moose like on any other map, so I can't really say. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go and disassemble this area. I think we're done with it. We'll just have to come back and check this zone every so often, guys. Let me check my inventory. Okay, good. Oh, at least I don't gotta worry about this place no more. I hated this spot. And I mean, like, I hated it with a passion. Yeah, yep, that was a solo down there. Okay, good. But I'll have to keep an eye on all my deer, though. If I notice they're all disappearing, I'll have to come down here and check them out. Because last night I was here, and there was like $5 in this one zone. And 3 of them left, and the other 2 stayed. So, we will definitely have to keep an eye out for all that. I've never done a grind on Leighton Lakes for it, Colton. But I have seen Scarecrow do it on that map, and I'd say it's definitely a really good map for them. If I had to do, from my experience on Whitetail, I would have to say that my favorite is probably, if you're wanting beauty, then I would say New England Mountains. But if you're wanting, like, ease, then I would say Revelstouli Coast. Like, just like with Moose, I think Revelstouli is an underrated Whitetail map. And then, probably after that would be Leighton. And then after that, I'd probably have to say, that'd probably be my top 3, actually. Leighton Lakes, Revelstouli Coast, and then, New England would probably be my favorite for whitetail grinds. New England is a tough map to grind, I'm not gonna lie. It is very, very tough, but it's well worth the reward. And I took that tent down prematurely. Sorry guys, I'm talking to chat and I'm getting a little bit distracted. Give me 1 second. I need to leave this here for now. Come on. There we go. Let me get rid of this because I need to take these tree stands down. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I gotta take these tree stands down and we'll put these up and then we'll move on. But I mean, like I said, I'm going to be trying a ski ridge for everything. So, I mean, my whitetail perspective could change. My moose perspective could change. So, I mean, like, because I definitely want to get all the antlered species great ones. Bless me. Off of a ski ridge before I give it all up. Or move away from it. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I am getting distracted and I'm just getting all over the place. Oh, dude, Colton. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing whitetail grind in the snow. That's probably going to be what I do next. To be quite honest with you guys, if you guys are wanting to know where D-Train is going next, it's probably back to a ski ridge, or maybe New England, because I want to make sure I get a great one off that map. Because I'm already in the 1000s for New England, so I know it's going to come soon. But probably after, I'm probably going to start doing both, guys, in case you guys are wondering. Over the course of the next several months, I'm going to be doing some streams here on Silver Ridge, trying to get the mule deer, unless we get him, of course. And then after that, I am probably going to be moving to something else. I don't exactly know what it'll be, but it'll be something, obviously. Let's see. But I think that I'm going to do mule deer and a mix of mule deer and whitetail on the channel until then. What am I doing? Guys, I'm still getting distracted. I'm not ready to come to this place just yet. But I guess I'll run down here real quick and see if that buck is still laying here. I doubt he will be because I did a main menu reset, but I could get lucky and these 2 bucks might still be laying here. What's up, King Crab? Yeah, Revelstouli is a really great map. Like, it's really underrated. It takes about the same amount of work as the Moose Great one does. You have to really put in a lot of time to manage the map down. But I mean, like, the same ponds you do your moose grinds on are the same ponds you do your whitetail on. So you could literally start in the morning and do your whitetail grind, and then in the same in-game day, just do a main menu reset, and then just set it to the moose time and do it in the same day. And I used to do that. Only problem with that though is that it cuts the amount of zones you can hunt in half. So it's kind of like biting the butt a little bit doing that. But it is a lot of fun to do a double grind though. I used to do that all the time on Revelstouli. And on New England. I did it on New England as well, where I'd kill some moose off New England and then I'd switch it around and then do whitetail. That's a nice buck. Those are both nice bucks. I don't think my other one's still laying here. I can't shoot anything right now, guys, because of the pressure that I left from last time. And I'm pretty sure these are gone. Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's get back to what I was doing before I get distracted again. What's up, Luke? Doing good, man. Doing good, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. Long time no here. Hope you're doing well. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button for me if you haven't already. It gives 50 chances for somebody to find the channel every time you hit the like button, so make sure you guys have done that already. Also, if you're still hanging out with us and you've been here for a while and you're having fun, make sure you subscribe as well. This channel is a Call of the Wild channel, but it also features Fishing Planet, and it also features some of my favorite Storyliner games. So, if you guys enjoy that kind of content, it's all here on this one channel. Also, guys, if any of you guys have looked at my concert for Linkin Park lately, it wasn't that great. And I've been working on it non-stop. I think I've got it in a pretty good spot now, guys. If you guys haven't been back to check out my concert for Linkin Park, I think it's actually pretty good now. I listened to a majority of it the other day. There's still a couple of things on there that needs work, but I think that's a much better show than what it was a couple days ago. You gonna drink, sir? Yep. This is gonna be a tough shot. They're very far away from each other. Well, I hit him. I don't know where I hit him, though. My headphones just cut out. Alright, we're gonna let him go. I don't think I'm gonna kill him. I'm pretty sure I hit him too high. There made 43, guys. We're 43 kills into the ground. Yeah, there's definitely a zone right here. I don't know what's in this zone, though. Definitely one that needed to be shot. I hope that got along. Ooh! Ooh, I slid that guy. Let's go. What a shot, man. I just laid that guy out. Good grief. He slid, but he was not safe. You finally got your mule deer great when it took 2,000 kills. Dude, that's a rough grind, man. Congratulations, though. What combination was he? Congrats, though, man. That's awesome. Mine was 411, so I'm hoping that this one won't take near as long. Or I'm hoping that it won't take any longer, I should say. Not that it won't take as long. I wouldn't mind for another 400 kill. Great one. Or lower. I'm coming, buddy. You got more legs than me. Okay, last time it said that there was a deer on this side of the pond. I am going to have to just jump over there anyway. What I might have to do is actually go to this other tent and then look back this way. Unless it was that same buck that I just shot. There he is. That's a doe. Is there not a buck with her? I know I got a warning call, a fleeing call from a buck. Okay, so next time what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to fast travel over to my tent on that side and then look back this way is what I'll have to do. Hey! That guy came back as a little guy, I think. I'll have to check on it later. Did I get this other buck? Or did I stick it? Did I leave him laying? Can't remember. What's up, go-getter? You got 4 Great Old Muleys under 635 kills. Dude, that is so lucky, man. Congrats. That is amazing. Great job. Also, make yourself at home and chat. I'm going to talk about whatever you want to. I'm going to just make sure it's family friendly. If you have any questions for me, which I doubt you do because it sounds like you know what you're doing, but if you have any questions for me, I do have over 3,500 hours in the game and one of every great one, except for the whitetail, which I have 2 of, and then I have not really any interest in the black bear tar or fox, but I do have one of every other great one. If you have any questions for me, and then we also have some very educated people in chat. But yeah, welcome, man. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content, buddy. It's good to have you. Cobweb sack rack? Oh, dude. What's the sack rack? I don't think I've ever heard that title given to one of them. Which one is that one? I know what the cobweb is. That's an awesome color. But I don't know what the rack is. You'll have to explain the rack to me. Alright, this is another zone we can get rid of, guys. This one's officially done. Moving right along today, guys. We're making progress. I definitely love it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my least favorite. That's one of my least favorite racks, unfortunately. My least favorite is the fungus looking rack, and then the other one is the tiny little twisty rack, the little tiny rack. I'm not very big on the velvet rack that has like has the bulbs on the top, and I'm not very big on like the teeny tiny rack that's all spirally looking, the corkscrew rack. But I love all the others. Like I don't have any complaints about the other mule deer racks. That is a wide buck. Yeah, we definitely have some solos here right now. I don't know how many of these we're gonna get. Oh, I had my finger too hard on the trigger and I pushed the trigger accidentally. I did not mean to shoot there. Oh well, at least we got 2. I'll take 2. It is so hard for me to remember to count my kills for whatever reason, guys. I had 45 before I shot those last 2 bucks at the other pond, and I forgot to count them, and then I nearly forgot to count these guys, but we're currently at 49. I did remember to add them. Let's see, where's this guy at? There he is. You're doing the pheasant grind. The setup is not really much of a pain. The worst part is actually her managing them, Rich. If you want to go back to my streams where I was doing the pheasant grind, you can watch for a few minutes there and see what my setup was. But yeah, her managing to me was the hardest part about the pheasant grind. Once I got it managed, I just basically used tripods in the 22 to do my grinding. Made it a lot easier instead of using a shotgun method. That guy out there is too big. That is too big of a buck. I would have loved to leave him, but he's too big of a size. Do you miss my last message? Let's see. Oh, sorry, Colton. Your first was 3,395 kills, second was 229, and your third was 736. Dude, that first grind though, I mean, the good thing about that though, Colton, is the fact that your next two grinds were easy ones. I mean, it's kind of like the game wanted to play with like troll you for the first grind. Made you think it was gonna take forever just to get another one, and then it ended up just being short grinds. It's actually not bad though. Like, I would happily take that if I had like a really long grind like that and the next two were short. I would actually not mind that at all. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to check these other zones. I think I'll do this one first because it's going to be faster. And then I'll go down to the other pond. You were just shooting everything level 3 and up, so I don't stack, and it worked good for you. Yeah, I tried a different method, Go Getter. My new method was something that nobody's ever tried, and it's basically like every time you get a level 5, leave it, and then if you get a level 2, leave it. And I ended up with 6 level 5s on my map before I got my great one. And what I basically was testing was that if you make everything just level 2s and level 5s on your map, then it basically forces the game to give you nothing but either a really tiny animal or a really big animal. And I think that greatly increases your chances of great ones because the game is really forced to do one of the two. And I'm gonna try it on this map as well. If I get it below 1,000 kills again, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's working. Because every time I get a level 5 or a level 4 that's diamond potential, I'm gonna leave it. And I do have one level 4 that is diamond potential, but I don't know if I shot him or not. I don't think I did though. I don't see any other bucks down there, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is another solo zone where just a bunch of solos come to the zone every so often. You've killed 4,300 mule deer in total? Dude, that's a lot of mule deer. They must hate you. I don't think they'd even be too happy with you right now, Colton. In total for me, it's 411 plus 50. So 461 mule deer. I've killed 461 mule deer since I have started grinding for them. Thank you, Go Getter. Like I said, that's not been confirmed whether it helps or not, but I think that it did. Because I got mine in 411 kills by doing that strategy, and they're still alive on the other map, so I'm still going to leave my diamonds on that map. Whenever I do another grind, I might shoot them all just so I can get diamonds and then do it again. But I think that I'm going to stick to that strategy from now on. If it works again, if I'm able to get it 1,000 kills or below or close to 1,000, then I'm going to go ahead and say that it works. Because I really do think that the game is really forced to give you one or the other if you do it that way. If you make sure that all your animals are teeny tiny level 2s, speaking mule deer only, of course, but if you make sure they're all teeny tiny level 2s or teeny tiny level 3s, and then in your main zones it's not, and then in other zones it's nothing but level 5s, eventually the game has to make an option where it's like okay, you can only get like a giant deer or a little one. And I was getting diamonds pretty frequently, but I was also getting a lot of level 2s frequently. So I mean, like I think it works. Leave level 2, stack level 2s, and also stack level 5s is what I've been doing. Very true, Go Getter. Very true. Thank you, Go Getter. I appreciate you. We'll be live the next 2 days. We'll be live from 2 to 5 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and then 2 to 6 on Friday if you want to join us again, buddy. It's good. It was great to have you today. I appreciate your support as well, man. Those are some elk. I mean, why not take an elk? If we're gonna get a bull run right by us, you might as well take him. Guys, just letting you all know, I don't know if I'll hit it before the stream ends today or not, but if I get to 150 bullets, I'll have to go to the tent and I'm gonna fill it back up to 1,000. I think that we'll be able to get that done after the stream ends today, but we'll see. Nice little bonus Rocky Mountain elk. Not gonna take any time to look at him though, because he ain't nothing special. He's just one of those kills that's like, why not? I believe that's all the zones. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go set up this zone, guys. A few minutes ago, we meant to set this zone up, and we didn't get a chance to, so let's go set it up real quick. My dog's all flattened out on the ground like a pancake. You comfy, Mealers? Are you comfy? Dude, dogs and cats, whenever they lay down somewhere to take a nap, some of their positioning is like just so uncomfortable looking. I don't know how they get so comfy in some of the positions they do. Place a marker right there. That should be close enough, and then we'll go place this tent, guys. Oh, I know, Colton. I know, man. I'm excited for it, buddy. I'm excited to finally be able to tell you guys who my moderators are, and I'm extremely excited to do super chats and stuff like that, man. Because we got to keep pushing it. If any of you guys are new to the channel today and you're lingering or anything, and you have any friends that enjoy this kind of content as well, or playthroughs or storyliners games, make sure you try to recommend my channel to them too, guys. We are trying to grow as quickly as we possibly can. I haven't got to see how many subscribers I currently have right now, but I think I had 411 whenever we started today. We had 412 over the weekend and somebody unsubscribed, which is fine. It happens, but... Yeah, I don't like you either, Mr. Mountain Lion. Or Mrs. Mountain Lion, I should say. Alright, let's see. Get out to... I think I'm gonna put a tripod or something right there, because that looks like it should be fine. Right in here should be good. There we go. Hush. Golly, Mealy, you scare me to death. Oh, you hush. There ain't nothing out there. I know, you heard a scary noise, but there was nothing there. It's okay. Where's that spot at? I just saw a spot. Oh, there it was. Oh, hello. Hello again. I don't know how that didn't get him in the lung. I got that one at least. Where did these deer come from, man? I mean, I know they're from the zone on the other side of the pond, but that was interesting. It's like they gave me target practice or something. That was interesting. Well, we don't need our waypoint over there anymore. Yeah, we got both of them. There he is. Well, he didn't go nowhere. Maybe I did get the... Oh, I led the shot a little bit way too much. Okay. Well, at least we know what happened now. Alright, let's go put a retrieval tent on the other side, guys. Why did I jump? I wanted to get on the four-wheeler. Also, guys, for those of you who might be listening, next week, once again, we are having our multiplayer stream next week. So if you guys are wanting to play with me, make sure you guys are there for that stream. I don't know which day it's going to be on, but August starts on next weekend, so that's going to be next week is going to be our multiplayer stream, guys. So if you guys want to play with me, make sure that you guys are there for the stream. Like I said, I don't know exactly which day it'll be on. It'll just depend on my wife's work schedule and which day I'll get the most time with. I think I might put the tent like over... Oh, I don't even have a tent with me. Go figure. Let's go to the house then and get it. Oh, I'm at 412, Colton. Nice. We're back where we were then. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and then 1 step forward again today. Like I said, we did have 412 over the weekend, and then somebody unsubscribed, unfortunately. But it happens. See, get my four-wheeler back out. You know, honestly, this pond is probably not going to take that long. Just to grab a four-wheeler and come down here and do. Because both of it's a little pond. So I might actually save this tent and put it somewhere else that I need to manage. I do not have some bucks here that I need to shoot because I don't know if they're solos or not. But I would like for this to be a main zone, but I think it's a solo bucks is all that's on that zone. Let's see. I really don't know. Guys, we're already almost done. I just now realized this. We're already almost done with herd management. Today it's been fast, man. I don't know if there is any other ponds that I was wanting to manage. I'll have to keep playing off stream and see what I can do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put a claiming tent down here. Because I don't think there is another pond for me to do. I think all the other ponds on the map are ponds that are my main zones, so... Yeah, we'll just put a claiming tent here somewhere. Let's see. There we go. That should be fine for a claiming tent. And I have one more tent, because I know I have 27 total, so I actually have one more. But again, guys, like I said, I'll look off stream at all the rest of the ponds, and I'm figure out where the next zone is that I'm going to manage. I think it's going to be either, I think it's going to be this one, though. I don't know what's over there. But I guess I can take a look at it. And then this pond right here just has solos in it every so often. Yeah, we don't have very many left. Trying to figure out which way I want to go next time. I could probably start at this one and work my way around. What's up, Rowland? Welcome to the stream, man. Make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's family friendly. If you have any questions for me regarding Great Ones or anything, I have over 3,500 hours in the game and one of every Great One except the Whitetail, which I have 2 of. I have not targeted the bear, the fox, or the tards because I don't have any interest in them, but I do have all the other experience if you need help. There's also some very educated people in chat if you have any questions for them. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy Call of the Wild and Storyliner games. I do both here at the channel. Hope you're having a great day, though. Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Okay, just fell down. That's random. We got about 20 minutes left, guys, in the stream, so we'll probably have enough time to do maybe one run. But we're already almost done with herd management, guys. This pawn, there's not that many pawns on this map, Colton, and everybody else that's listening. I know that Colton asked me earlier, like what mule deer grinding on this map's like. There really isn't that many, and it's just a matter of choosing what your favorite pawns are. And honestly, it's a very easy map. It seems like. Like, so far, everything's been very, very easy to manage. It's been a very fun map to play on. So if you guys are interested in doing a Silver Ridge Great One Mule Deer grind, I actually would recommend it right now. I haven't got very far into it, but from what I have done, though, it's been good. It's been a very, very good map to grind on. I do have bucks down here. They probably haven't came in yet. Actually, no, I didn't do my menu reset. That's right. Alright, Rich. Sounds good, man. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Alrighty. I may have done a main menu reset, and I just thought I didn't. Yeah, there's like 3 bucks on this pawn, guys. I don't know why they're not here right now. I'm just falling down the mountain for whatever reason. But I do have 3 bucks on this pawn, and this is one of the pawns I wanted to be a main zone, just because it's easy to come to this house and just shoot from there. But I'm afraid that, yeah, there they are. I'm afraid that these bucks are all solos. That guy can stay. He's little enough. Because there is no does in this zone, and I don't think there's any zones that that are main zones that are just bucks. Oh, I did not. Oh, that did not again. Luckily, he did the animation there. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna kill him. I forgot to zero my gun. Live and learn. Live and learn. Woo! Woo! Coming off that mountain faster than a tornado in a trailer park. Dude, that is so many turkeys. Interesting to say the least. What's up, Star Wars? Welcome to the stream, man. You're coming in at the very end of the stream. It's gonna be, we've got about another 20 minutes left. But it's good to have you, buddy. Glad to see you able to make it. Yeah, this was another solo zone. I did have 3 bucks here, and I've only got... stupid lion! Nope, that ain't gonna work. That might. I don't know where that hit. I don't know if that's gonna kill him or not. That will, though. Oop, wrong tent. You been to Bass Pro today, Star Wars? Nice, nice. Yeah, Bass Pro Shops is a good shop. I haven't been there in a long time, but I do like going in it. I enjoy the aquariums in there more than anything. I enjoy the looking at the mounts and the fish tanks. I don't usually go in there to shop very often because they're pretty expensive, but I do like going there to like look around and stuff though. Where is that stupid thing? Where are you? If I could see that thing, I'd shoot it. But I can't see it. Oh well. Same, yeah, Star Wars. I do like the shop. It's just that they're really expensive though, so we don't normally buy anything from it though. Dude, that right there is the #1 great one I want to come to the game next is Rocky Mountain Elk. I wouldn't mind for a Manitoban or for the Roosevelt, but Rocky Mountains are my favorite in North America, so I would absolutely love to see a Rocky Mountain Elk be the next great one. I would grind for those things so hard, man, because I love them so much. And if I was grinding for them and then I got a great one, I would want to call it in like using a bugle and stuff. Are you serious? Stupid mountain lions, man. Of course, that is why I chose these zones to manage, because I knew there was lions in the area. And because of the grass around the ponds. I don't see any bucks. So either the bucks got spooked off first and they made their way out of here, or there's no more bucks in this zone and they were all solos. Which is what I'm not hoping for. Hold the phone. No. Okay, I thought I had a melanistic sheep out there, but it was just a black. Get off my screen, mule deer. They need to fix that bug where these things get stuck on your screen. It's not really that big of a deal, because once you spot something else, it goes away, but still. It can be a little bit annoying and distracting. I believe that guy can stay. Nope, he can't. He looked little. Hey, we got another little one here. Let's go. So we got 3 big ones still, though. Did I? I did hit him. But I didn't hit him well. I did that time, though. I'll take those two. I'm always happy when you get the majority of the bucks, even if you don't get them all. Colton, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but Star Wars said what's up. I don't know if you're still in chat or not. Ain't no big deal if you ain't. Nope, that'll kill him. That one can stay. That one can stay. Really? All of them? I think this zone might just be almost done. Which is amazing. I love the progress right now, guys. This map isn't being as kind to me with the level 5s as Ski Ridge was. I kept getting a level 5 during herd management over and over again. But as far as giving me my little bucks, it's been doing so good. We've already taken down, what, 3 zones today or something like that? So that's amazing. We're almost ready for the main grind, and we haven't even played that much today. Only about 2 hours. There's a little bit more work, and we'll be ready to start grinding. Where's the buck at? Help me out, Duke. Oh, there he is. There's a solo. Severe quartering shot. I don't know if that was good or not. Oh, I thought he was going to take off that way. I mean, looks like he's going to die. Well, I mean, if you like the rod and reel and it's a good rod and reel, I mean, I'd definitely get it. Random turkey. That ain't gonna make diamond, but it's a turkey. There's the buck. There's the buck that's been eluding me. And now I got him. Alright, let's see. I don't see anything else on that shore that needs my attention. I believe we got everything we can get. Just to make sure that I don't despawn this other buck, we need to go and get him real quick. There's an angry cat around here somewhere. I'm coming, buddy. Remember, you got more legs than me. How many times do I have to tell you? You mister, I'm going to rush my owner? If this was a deer in real life, you would know that it was a bad shot. Because in real life, if deer run uphill after you shoot them, it's not a good sign ever. If they're running downhill, it's usually a good thing. But because they don't have the strength as they're dying to go uphill. So if you ever shoot a buck or a doe in real life and you realize it's going uphill on you and then the blood trail ain't that good, you're probably not going to get it. Because it means they're still strong enough to make it up a hill, and therefore it ain't a really good sign. Just a random IRL tip for you guys. What's up, Potato? Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to the stream. Make yourself at home and chat for what's left of it. Talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's family friendly. If you have any questions concerning great ones, I do have one of every great one except the whitetail, which I have 2 of. I have not pursued the tar, the fox, or the bear just yet, as I'm not really interested in them at the moment. But yeah, man, make yourself at home. Welcome to the channel. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoy Call of the Wild and playthroughs. I do both of them here on the channel. Good to have you, man. We also have some very educated people in chat if you have any questions that I can't answer. Let's see, where did this guy go? We also do Fishing Planet here as well, in case you're wondering. I am going to be introducing more Fishing Planet to the game. Or to the channel, because I do love that game. I left this tent over here. I need to go get it. Oh, dang, $170. I don't know if I'd pay that or not. Must be a really good rod and reel for it to be that. I don't know if I could pay that much for a rod and reel. What is my favorite gun in the Hunter Call of the Wild? I have 4 of them, and they're all basically the same thing. So if you're talking bolt actions, I love the 375 and the 308. And if you're talking ARs, it's the 300 and the 308. And then if you're talking bow and arrow, it's the Hawk Edge. That guy's drinking, so that's good. I think what I'm going to do is try to get that guy and one of these, unless he's going to start drinking. If he starts drinking, I'm going to try to get this other guy. You going to drink? Or are you going to drink? Either one of you? No? Okay, so get him in my peripheral vision then, so that way I can watch him. As soon as his head goes down. Smoked! See, can I get this guy too? I mean, that felt good. I think I was a little too far forward again, though. Oh, man, I rolled that guy over. Let's go. We've had 2 really epic animations today. We've had that one that slid, and then we had that guy that literally rolled. That was cool. Got all 3, though. It's all that matters. The more of these bucks that we kill, the more likely we'll be able to get them to be level 2s. Love it. Let's keep racing right along. What is my favorite map? For free roaming right now, it is 3 of them. For free roaming, it is a Ski Ridge, Emerald Coast, and then I also love to free roam. I guess the other one, it really just depends on what I feel like. Sometimes I like Africa, but other times I like other ones. So I really couldn't say what my other favorite free roaming map is. I do know that I love Emerald Coast and I love a Ski Ridge. I also really like Revel and Thule. And then as far as grinding maps are concerned, because I'm mainly a Great One grinder, and I will say that my favorite grinding maps is the Ski Ridge, Revel and Thule Coast, and Teawara. Or Teawaroa, however you want to pronounce it. Guys, I think we're done here too. I don't see anything else that needs to be shot here. Like I said, I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more runs, and as long as nothing else is here that needs to be shot, we can take this one down too. This is awesome, guys. This Great One grind is going so well. I mean, like, the herd management is just flying by right now. I love it. Oh, not Star Wars. Are you talking about on the game or RL? It's always nice to make money, whether it's on a game or real life, either way. Okay, there's the one I'm leaving. Because he's a diamond potential. No. That's a bad shot. I don't even know where he went. Okay, hit him that time. Hit him again. And I'm out of ammo, that figures. Yeah, he's gonna die at least. It's gonna be your birthday in 6 days, Star Wars? Awesome, man. So you're gonna be 10, is that correct? If I'm remembering correctly, you said I think you're 10 this next birthday. You got your first diamond mule deer in a ski ridge? Dude, let's go. The last Great One grind that we were doing, I ended up getting 6 level 5s on the map, so I have 6 diamonds, and I think 2 of them are just potentials. But I know that at least 5 of them are going to make diamond. But I'm trying a new strategy where if you leave half the map as diamonds and then the other half is level 2s, it's basically forcing the game to give you nothing but it basically makes it to where all you can get is a small deer or a giant deer. And I'm trying to see if that'll help my odds at getting great ones. I got my first mule deer great one at 411 kills doing that strategy. So we're going to be doing the same thing here. Anytime that I get a big level 4 that could make diamond or a big level 5, we're just going to leave it on the map and leave it for eternity. Until the end of the grind, we're just going to leave it be and see when we get the great one. All right, guys. After I claim this deer, I will have to end the stream because I am out of time. But I want to find this deer before we wrap up. If you guys have anything to say to me or have any questions for me, make sure you guys go ahead and ask them. Now is the time, and then I'll be live again tomorrow from 2 to 5 again, guys. And I'm probably going to keep working on the HM tonight, by the way. I am in a grinding mood, so I might just keep on grinding away and just seeing if I can get this management over with so we can start the main grind tomorrow. Because we're already almost there. Golly, this guy ran forever. Yes, I am American Potato, and I'm from I am from Kentucky. I am a Kentucky boy, a southern Kentucky boy. And I do hunt and fish in real life. I love both hunting and fishing. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, that is where I'm going to have to end the stream. I hope you guys have a great evening. I'll see you all from 2 until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to keep working on this grind off stream, guys, and try to get the main grind started as soon as possible. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the great one before too long. Like I said, guys, next week we are having a big multiplayer stream next week. We're also going to try for 3 more streams if we have 3 days that we can stream. And then the week after that, guys, I'll be dropping my very first videos for Resident Evil 2 remake, if you guys are interested in that one. Again, it will not have my voice in it, but I will be turning that one into a movie. And then from Resident Evil 3 on for the rest of the year, those will all be featuring my voice. But anyways, guys, I love you all. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a great week. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.